What up, peeps? Welcome to today's vlog. Here with my boy Ryan.
Yo.
And Richard just left. I took one small clip of him helping us cut the stuff. Show you guys that right now. So we got everything done, which is awesome. We got this one piece up so far. So we've got a little shelf on the top of the whole thing here. So we're going to be building up to the ceiling just like this side. But before we do that, we need to pull orders because we have something like 35 of them. We got a ton of orders overnight, which is awesome. I actually came in early again today and I got some more stuff on the website. I'll show you guys real quick. It's these two stacks of games here. Nothing too special, honestly. There's a couple Vita games, Tony Hawk 4 for the GameCube, NFL Street 2 and 3 for PS2, Wii Sports Resort, Mario Kart Wii, stuff like that. So, got those up earlier. I was going to work on the Super Nintendo manuals, but then Richard got here, so we started doing that. So, all the stuff is cut. It's all ready to go. So, by the end of today, we should have that shelf completely finished and we can start to put everything away. That was the last thing we needed to do before we could finish like actually putting everything where it's supposed to go. So I'm very, very excited. We also have this piece, which is going to go right there. We got to cut out for the fire extinguisher. So we'll show you guys that once we start working on it, maybe do some time-lapse stuff of putting it up. But right now we need to pull some orders. We've already had a couple local pickups and I'm sure we have more. Recycling! Woo! It's really hot. Feels good. Feels good out here. We got a little trade in here, guys. Someone called the store, so they had some Switch games to get rid of. So they had Super Mario Party. This was cartridge only, but we had a case for it. And then they also had cartridge only Red Faction, Crash Insane Trilogy, and Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Unfortunately, we do not have cases for those three, but still, overall, pretty good stuff. Love getting Switch games. All right, guys, so as you hopefully just saw, we got it all together. It's awesome. Can't wait to fill it up with all of our stuff. We had a couple little hiccups here and there, but we got it to work. and it's pretty sturdy. This thing isn't going anywhere. Oh, man. So it's almost time for me to head home for the night, guys. Not even sure what time it is. Well, I guess I can look at the computer. It is 9:51. So today and yesterday, I have spent a lot of time at the store. I got here, I want to say at like 11:30 today. Yesterday I got here at 10:30, stayed till like 11 p.m. or whatever. So I'm putting in some long hours, but it's all worth it. So I want to show you guys the finished, well, mostly finished Gridwall project here. I think it looks pretty good. We obviously have a little bit of room for expansion now, and we still have more stuff to put into the system, so these empty areas might get filled up fairly quickly. But I'm happy with how it looks so far, and it turned out awesome. So this is the bottom part of the shelf. This is how it was. This is pretty much all we had. Anything above this camera shot here was not there before. You guys saw us put it together earlier, but I've gotten a lot of stuff up now, so check it out. So above the NES and Super Nintendo games, I put the VHS. We have 3 shelves high. Obviously, there's plenty of room for more. We have another shelf up here and another one up here that we don't have anything for. We could put VHS there, but I don't think we're going to need it unless the VHS wall continues to grow. The only thing is you can't really reach the top. I can reach all these. I can reach right here perfectly fine, but I'm 6 feet tall, so someone who's a little bit shorter will not be able to reach those, and barely anyone will be able to reach the very, very top. The only reason that I'm considering even doing that is because we don't sell a ton of VHS. We do have a few regular customers that come in looking for them, you know, once a week or so, and they'll buy a few here and there. But it's not a hot seller, so if they're kind of out of reach, it's really not going to be too big of a deal. But, you know, for the most part, where they are now, they're all reachable. So that's pretty cool. And then when we come around here, we now have this. All we've put up there so far are the little Dragon Quest shoulder bags, which we haven't sold any of these yet, but I think they're pretty dang cool. I think this is one of those types of items that it'll sell in person, but when you're looking at it on the website, it probably doesn't look that cool. But still, I think they're pretty cool. So on the back side here, this is where the plushies are. So down here, we already had these, but of course we expanded up. So the rest of the plushies, as you can tell, this is pretty full. That side's pretty full. So we were able to use the space up here to add the rest of the plushies. And then up top, we have some of the baskets hanging with some of the bigger plushies. And I still need to make tags for all of these. I really like how we have them up here. So I want to do that for the other side as well. Obviously, we've sold a few we need to replenish. But yeah, I think that it came out awesome. Of course, we have plenty of room right here for more. And we are sold out of a lot of plushies right now. Especially when it comes to the Pokemon ones. There's just so many different ones that, we only ever bought 1 or 2 of them. They've sold, and I would like to restock on them, but we're not planning on buying any more plushies until after we reopen. So hopefully once we actually open, they'll be selling really, really well in person as well, and then I can justify putting a little bit more money into them, but I think it came out awesome. And then lastly, this little end cap here. There's a bunch of shelves here, which I don't really have any plans for at the moment. We'll probably get some more Pokemon cards. I think that I might get like the newest Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh sets as well to sell booster packs and maybe have all those here. But up top, we just have the Mega Man figures, nothing up above that. So still some room to expand, but we have 3 of each of these Mega Man figures. And I think it looks pretty good. So, also, we did this. We hung the Gridwall. I told you guys earlier that we were going to be putting it over here. and I realized we're going to be moving that file cabinet and putting a chair there so Abby can work on stuff right here. If we had hooks coming off of that and stuff hanging, it would kind of block that area. So we decided to not do that, and instead we put it over here. And we drilled holes in these little brackets so that we could zip tie it to it. So this is very secure, and it holds it away from the wall so that we can put the hooks on there. So we have some amiibo down here, nothing on the rest of it, just room to expand, and we have the Mario behind it there. So still, I think, looks all right. I'm trying to think if we did anything else. I put some of the plushies up in here in these little baskets and moved some other stuff around. We got these guys up here, and then I turned those to the side so I can make room for those. But yeah, I mean, I think it's coming along. I'm very, very happy. We are much, much closer to being able to open now after what we've done today. So we're just going to continue working. We need to get the console boxes in the system still, and then we need to set up our new credit card terminal and our new receipt printer, and I think that's about it. That's all we have to do. Oh, and then I guess all these candies and everything I don't have in the new system. These are in there, and those are in there, and the Pez are in there, but all those candies are not in there, and then these new ones, I have not put those in yet either. I guess the Nintendo Powers aren't in either, but that's not necessary to open because I could just take these stacks and put them behind the counter. Basically, what we're trying to do is anything that's out on the floor where a customer can grab it, it needs to be in the system. Because we don't want someone grabbing something and then we're like, oh, well, I'm sorry, we don't have it in the system, it's not priced, like, you know, whatever. So we're just trying to get everything taken care of, and yeah, things are definitely moving along smoothly. I'm loving how it's coming out, and I love how it looks in here. And one last thing that I wanted to talk about, we are getting at least one comment every day of somebody asking if we can get a room tour from Ryan, or if he can show his collection or something like that. I talked to him about it a little bit earlier, and I've replied to a few comments before, but I've never said it in the vlog, so we're still getting, people don't see my replies to other comments, so they don't know. Ryan's collection is all boxed up. It's in tubs, it's in boxes. It's not set up as a game room. So there's nothing that we can really show. He, of course, has some stuff out that he's like currently playing, or the new stuff that he got or whatever, but, it's not set up to like film a room tour. So eventually, hopefully it will be. And at that point, when it's ready, I'm sure that he'll be fine with filming something. He's kind of talked about it a little bit before, and it seems like it's something that he's interested in doing. It's just right now, it's not really feasible. So just, yeah. We've just been getting so many comments about it that I wanted to address it instead of replying to each one with the same thing over and over. So in the future, at some day, you'll see it. But for now, it's just not really possible.